Now, time to rev up my scooter.
Yes.
Because we're modding it up in Bath tonight, taking you back to the 60s as the iconic Quadrophenia hits the stage.
The Who's rock opera album of 1973 spawned a movie that defined a generation, and now has set off on a major UK tour, and cast and crew are being given quite a West Country welcome. Let's have a look.
Yes, Amanda Parr is at the Theatre Royal now. Amanda.
Yeah, talk about doing it in style. This is what's officially known as a ride out. The owners of these amazing machines found out that Quadrophenia was coming to a stage near them, and they decided to come along and pay tribute with the scooters, which are so much a part of the whole Quadrophenia vibe. Let's take a look at what it's all about. Basically, it started as an album by The Who, turned into a movie that everybody knows, which is now celebrating its 30th year, and now it's reached a whole new incarnation. Watch this. Romantic, lunatic, tough guy, hypocrite. Quadrophenia is about coming of age and finding an identity. It's the story of Jimmy, misunderstood hedonist in a dead-end job. He's after a girl and somewhere to belong. Fans fought to get hold of the original album by The Who. There was an oil embargo and vinyl shortage at the time. Since '73, though, the music has moved through various incarnations and remixes. Rolling Stone magazine, which generally knows what it's on about, called Quadrophenia one of the 100 greatest albums of all time. Every reason then to keep the music and the message alive like this.
I went back to the doctor.
It reminds me of kind of early Stephen Burkoff work, you know, the big gang, but with music. It's wonderful. I love it. I think anybody that likes The Who's music and anybody that likes modern guitar music like Franz Ferdinand or Radiohead, any of those bands, you know, will love this show.
It is just completely rock and roll, and a lot of the time we find ourselves getting completely lost in it, and we come off stage like, oh, where did that go?
Especially when the audience
yeah,
out there
we've had
roaring at you, and you're just like, well, if they're roaring, we have to give it every single thing we've got.
From 60s London to 60s Brighton, Jimmy's journey throbs with cool sounds and hot metal, an homage to an era that'll resonate as much with the audience as around the auditorium they're sitting in. Amazing. Well, the show starts at 7:30 tonight, runs through to a matinee performance on Sunday, so plenty of time to get down here and take a look. Let's talk to a couple of the enthusiasts. Nita, first of all. Hi. This is a way of life for you, this, isn't it?
Certainly is. I actually, in this city, 1971, went to see on my first Lambretta SX150 to Bath Pavilion to see The Who when Keith Moon was drumming, and I'm back for more.
What keeps you coming back for more?
It's a way of life, obviously, as everybody says that, but it's the whole thing with the Lambretta to me, and The Who's always been linked to it, and Quadrophenia.
Wonderful. Let's talk to Phil. You're from Radstock, aren't you? Is it safe to say you're a fan of the film?
Yeah, we all grew up with it, and we started scootering with mods back in the early 80s or 70s when Quadrophenia came out.
You going to see the show?
Yeah. And we brought a load of scooterists from Radstock Devil Scooter Club tonight, and we know all the words for the song, so we're probably singing as well as everyone else.
They want you to sing along. I've had this from the horse's mouth. Well, well done to everybody for coming. I tell you what, when they arrived this evening, the din was incredible. All of those machines humming together. In fact, do you want to hear it? Should we get them to go? Rev up! Woo!
Thank you, Amanda. You're going to be very, very popular with the neighbours up there.
As we get